It's day 4 of the manager boot camp. We've got these incredible managers. They've got 3 locations. This is the 3rd. It's about to open, still a little bit rough. Everything's coming together. While the front's coming together, my job is to get the back together.
See you. Cool. Need some?
Yeah.
Okay. 1 sec.
No? Yeah, the water should be roaring before you add the pasta.
Okay,
so you just learned the first thing.
We just didn't do
because
that.
Yeah, and the reason for that is if the water is not roaring, then what happens? Your timing's totally off, right? If you dump pasta into warm water that's 180, 170, 160, it could be. Now what are you going to do? Set the timer for 10 minutes? It's not going to be cooked right. That water needs to be rumbling, boiling, and now that we've already added the pasta and it's not boiling, what happens? It sucks the energy out, so now by the time it gets to a boil, but the only good news with pasta is, of course, at the end of the day, what's the key? How do you know if it's done right?
Taste it.
And do you know what you're supposed to taste? No pressure, just asking.
No.
All right, what you want to taste is what's known as al dente. You pick a piece up. If you were to tear it in half, you should see a narrow little white line running through the center of the pasta. That's 1 little millimeter of uncooked pasta. That's what gives it the al dente, which means gives to the teeth. That's what gives it mouthfeel. That's what makes it stand up and be coated with sauce nicely versus flabby and mushy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you chop the ends off your garlic before you robocook them?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've got the go-ahead. If you want to help out every team here, what you need to do is chop off the ends of, say, 1.5 pounds of garlic, 2 pounds of garlic, and we're just going to robocook. So
Can we do that today?
You can do that today. You can do that right now.
Oh, yeah,
Everybody.
If I'm making dinner for my wife, you're making dinner for your wife, you bet we're going to lovingly hand chop each clove. But our goal here to have a successful business is if hand chopping is a 10 and the competition is doing a 6, if we just do an 8, we're blowing everybody away. And yet you're saving a ton of labor, a ton of time, and it's really efficient. My job is to get the back together. It's to take these managers and get their food knowledge to be incredible so that they're not just running the front of the house and making the customers happy, but they're getting the food right so the customers stay happy. And we're taking these guys to a whole new level. The idea is for them to own it, not just to be a manager and come here and do the best they can, but to get them to act like owners. And part of being owners is to know the food. You got the service, you got the facility, and you got the food. I am telling you, it has been an amazing 2 days. The 2 things I love most in this world are people and food. And in the last 2 days, they both came together brilliantly.